So you're going big.
I just mean that I was gonna invite you to it.
If you're inviting me, it's very big.
It's huge. I know it's gonna be fun to plan because I think the only stressful weddings are the ones where you have a small amount and people are on the bubble, right?
Yes.
And you have to evaluate or assess your relationship with them to see if they should be there.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that.
This is why you're invited.
Anyone I've ever talked to.
There's no bubble, you'll be there.
Hung out 8 times. It's like you're on the bubble.
Yeah.
We've hung out 5 times.
Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to the channel because this drama is about to get wild. Let's get into it. Rumors are swirling that Taylor Swift might be pulling off one of her biggest media moves yet. Some fans think she's secretly upset with her fan base and using the Life of a Showgirl album promo as a major distraction. Unlike the Tortured Poets Department era, where she avoided interviews and focused on her tour, this time she's everywhere. She's opening up about her relationship with Travis Kelce on every podcast, every show, and even teasing a huge wedding celebration. It's flashy, loud, and totally different from her usual low-key approach. People can't help but notice how, in her earlier song, "But Daddy, I Love Him," she clapped back at fans, trying to control her love life. Now it feels like she's flipping the script, turning her personal story into a public spectacle for everyone to watch. What's really going on here? Taylor Swift once joked on stage that everyone had an opinion about who she should date, and that the audience got it right with Travis. But fans haven't forgotten her past relationships, especially when she asked people to stop judging her connection with Healy. He faced tons of controversy online, and Taylor clearly wanted space back then. So why the sudden change now? Theories started flying after fans spotted a hidden Easter egg. Orange doors leading to the phrase, "You must remember everything, but mostly this, the crowd is your king." Some think this is Taylor's subtle message to her fans, reminding them of how much power they hold over her story. The line even ties to Hamlet, a play within a play meant to expose the truth.
But the minute you started dating him, I announced on the air everywhere that this is the one. This is the one.
You knew?
Yes, I did.
It's not just you, it's like a lot of people who have known me for a very long time. Kind of just clocked it. I don't know. It's one of those things where you guys all just sensed it, and you were right. So you get that.
And that's got everyone wondering what truth Taylor might be hinting at this time. In Hamlet, the king's guilt is revealed through a play, and Taylor Swift seems to be pulling a similar move with The Life of a Showgirl. Fans believe she's staging a performance where we are the audience under the spotlight. The album's cracked mirror artwork even hints at this idea. Pieces of herself breaking while the crowd keeps cheering louder. Many listeners have said the songs about Travis feel surface level, but what if that's the point? What if Taylor is purposely showing how love, fame, and public attention all blur together under the spotlight? In her final track, she sings that we'll never really know the life of a showgirl, and maybe that's her message. We're only seeing the version she wants us to. To get the full picture, fans are now looking back to her Healy era, because that's where this whole story might truly begin. Here's where things get really interesting. Taylor Swift and Healy officially broke up in June 2023, around the Tortured Poets Department era. On the surface, it looked like a short fling, just a couple of months. But behind the scenes, their connection ran way deeper. Sources say Taylor and Maddie had a will they won't they kind of bond that stretched nearly a decade. It all started back in 2014, the Golden Tumbler era, when they were spotted wearing each other's merch and showing love online. They finally met backstage at a 1975 concert that November, and that's when things quietly began. Over the years, they kept circling back to each other, even while dating other people, making fans wonder if this was the love story that kept slipping through the cracks. Taylor Swift and Healy's early romance reportedly ended because their lives were heading in totally different directions. At the time, Taylor was thriving with her 1989 era image, while Maddie was struggling with personal challenges that made things complicated. Years later, he turned his life around and often mentioned Taylor in interviews, sometimes playfully, sometimes wistfully, even calling dating her like going out with Barack Obama, a nod to how famous she'd become. Fans believe their connection never fully faded. Many think they became secret inspirations for each other's music, trading hidden messages through songs. Taylor's lyrics about long-lost love and second chances line up with several 1975 tracks filled with similar emotions. And when her relationship with Joe Alwyn was ending, fans noticed more clues pointing back to Maddie, as if that old spark had never truly gone out.
What our goal is as entertainers is to be a mirror. Oftentimes an album is a really, really wild way to look at yourself.
Taylor Swift and Maddie Healy shared a deep creative connection, one that showed up in both of their lyrics. They imagined secret places only they could go, a world built through songs and memories. So when they finally reunited in 2023, it meant a lot to both of them. But things quickly turned chaotic once the public got involved. Maddie faced intense online criticism as people dug into his past, and the pressure became overwhelming. Sources say he eventually pulled away, believing Taylor would be better off without the drama. Still, it wasn't easy for either of them. Taylor faced backlash from some fans, and Maddie struggled privately with guilt and regret. It was a breakup that hurt both sides deeply, proving that fame and love don't always mix well, no matter how real the feelings are. After the breakup, Maddie Healy was reportedly in a rough place emotionally, and his family stepped in to support him while he toured. Fans noticed him breaking down on stage and acting out under the stress of public backlash. It was clear he was struggling. By mid-2023, any chance of reconciliation seemed to fade. The tension hit a peak during what fans now call Benchgate. While Taylor was recording at Electric Lady Studios in New York, Maddie was spotted nearby at Washington Square Park with someone new. And the timing felt way too close for comfort. The internet exploded with speculation that it was a move meant to get Taylor's attention.
A lot of respect for people's subjective opinions on art. I'm not the art police. It's like everybody is allowed to feel exactly how they want. I have such an eye on legacy when I'm making my music. I know what I made. I know I adore it. And I know that, like, on the theme of what the showgirl is, all of this is part of it.
Not long after, Taylor seemed to flip the narrative completely, stepping back into the spotlight stronger than ever and eventually sparking a romance with someone completely different from Maddie, shifting her entire story in one bold move. When Taylor Swift started dating Travis Kelce, fans instantly noticed he was nothing like her past partners. Gone were the artistic, quiet types. Travis was confident, loud, and larger than life. A total contrast that got everyone talking. He had already mentioned publicly that he'd tried to shoot his shot with her, and somehow it worked. Their relationship soon became one of the most talked about celebrity pairings ever. But fans think Taylor might be saying more than meets the eye through her song Father Figure from the life of a showgirl. While many believe it's about her career and reclaiming control of her music, some listeners have a different theory that it could actually be about Travis himself. Lines about covering up scandals and protecting the family sound a lot more personal than professional, leaving fans wondering if Taylor's latest love story might also be her most complicated yet. Before meeting Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce wasn't exactly living the superstar lifestyle. He's even admitted that early in his NFL career, he spent recklessly and nearly went broke. Fast forward to now, he's one of the most recognizable names in sports and pop culture. Many fans joke that Taylor helped turn his rags into gold, and her fame definitely took their relationship into a whole new spotlight. One lyric from The Life of a Showgirl, well, the winding road leads to the chateau, had fans buzzing after the couple's Lake Como vacation in 2024. The photos looked almost too perfect, sparking talk that the moment might have been staged. Another lyric, this love is pure profit, raised even more eyebrows. Some think Taylor could be hinting at the performative side of celebrity love. How fame and romance can mix business with emotion. Whatever the truth is, this duo definitely knows how to keep the world watching. In Taylor Swift's song Father Figure, one repeating line, I protect the family, has fans digging deep for meaning. If it were about a record label, that phrase wouldn't quite fit, so some believe the family might actually refer to the Kelce family. Since Travis and Taylor started dating, the entire Kelce crew has stepped into the spotlight, from Jason's booming podcast to their mom Donna landing brand deals. The song then shifts tone, with lyrics suggesting betrayal and fading loyalty. They don't make loyalty like they used to. Some listeners think Taylor could be hinting that Travis changed once fame reached a new level, that maybe he started to believe he didn't need her anymore. Whether it's about love, power, or ambition, Father Figure definitely sounds like a story about someone who helped build an empire and then watched it start to slip away, there were major rumors last year about a supposed PR document suggesting Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's relationship might have been planned to boost publicity. The claim linked back to Travis's PR firm, Full Scope, which has faced questions about managing celebrity image deals in the past. When the story leaked, insiders say the team rushed to shut it down, insisting the relationship was genuine and not part of any media setup. Still, fans noticed that the situation created tension between both PR camps, Taylor's highly experienced team and Travis's newer one. Some even think the couple's engagement helped lock their story in place for good. And when Taylor sings, "Who covered up your scandals?" people can't help but wonder if she's hinting at moments when she protected Travis from online backlash. Whether it's coincidence or clever songwriting, the connections between her lyrics and real-life events keep fueling nonstop speculation. Whenever a controversy pops up around Travis or Jason Kelce, fans notice how quickly the headlines shift to Travis showing up at Taylor Swift's Eras Tour. Suddenly, the story becomes about how supportive he is, not whatever was being discussed before. Some see that as clever PR timing, perfectly managed by Taylor's team. In Taylor's song Father Figure, the lyrics, "Mistake my kindness for weakness, this empire belongs to me," feel like a reminder of who really holds the power. Many think it hints that Taylor runs the show, both in business and image. Fans have speculated their relationship could be more strategic than romantic, but either way, it clearly works for both of them. And while some believe Taylor and Maddie Healy might still quietly stay in touch, even through subtle Easter eggs online, no one really knows what's true, and that mystery keeps everyone hooked. Some fans believe Taylor Swift and Maddie Healy might still be quietly in touch, even after their breakup and new relationships. The theory goes that Taylor's album, The Tortured Poets Department, was crafted with such emotion and detail that it could only have been inspired by someone deeply personal, maybe even meant for Maddie himself. While many focused on her fiery track, The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived, most of the album is actually full of heartbreak and longing, showing a softer side of that story. Listeners think Taylor still understands Maddie in ways others can't. And when it comes to her dating Travis Kelce, some think timing played a role too. Releasing such a vulnerable album while single might have fueled unwanted headlines, so having a high-profile relationship helped shift attention, letting her control the narrative while still expressing her feelings through music. When Taylor Swift released The Tortured Poets Department, some fans hoped it might spark a reaction from Maddie Healy. And it definitely did, though maybe not the one she expected. Soon after, Maddie surprised everyone by getting engaged to model Gabriella, a move many saw as impulsive. The engagement wasn't announced right away, and when it finally went public, fans thought he seemed unsure about it all. People close to Maddie say his relationship with Gabriella feels completely different from anything he's had before, and maybe even out of character. Some believe it was his way of coping after everything with Taylor, even if it wasn't the healthiest choice. Those who know Maddie describe him as sensitive and reactive, someone who pulls back when he feels exposed. Still, the drama surrounding his new engagement has only made fans more curious about whether his story with Taylor is really over. Fans believe Taylor Swift may have sent hidden messages to Maddie Healy through her Eras Tour surprise songs. Some mashups seemed a little too perfectly timed, like combining Hey Steven and Speak Now right around his engagement news, or performing LOML with Don't You on Gabriella's birthday. Every time these songs dropped, fans flooded Maddie's socials with updates, and even Gabriella reportedly posted cryptic reactions online. Another mashup, Guilty as Sin with Mirror Ball, had listeners convinced Taylor was still expressing her feelings in her own poetic way. Whether coincidence or clever planning, these surprise songs kept everyone guessing and made fans think Taylor was still finding subtle ways to reach out through her music. At one of her final Eras Tour shows, Taylor Swift performed a mashup of The Tortured Poets Department and Maroon, songs fans believe were written for Maddie Healy. The lyrics hinted that even after moving on, his memory still lingered, and some think it was her final message to him before the tour ended. Meanwhile, Maddie seemed to respond in subtle ways too, sharing emotional tracks like Downtown Lights on social media before denying any connection. Fans believe Taylor continued sending coded messages through new songs like Fate of Ophelia and Wishlist, blurring the lines between real life and performance. To many listeners, it feels like Taylor's relationship with Travis plays out publicly. while her connection to Maddie still lives quietly through the music. Fans have come up with theories about why Taylor Swift's relationship with Travis Kelce might have gone beyond romance. Some believe it served multiple purposes, both personal and business. One idea is that Taylor's connection with Disney and the NFL helped boost viewership for ESPN and Disney+, while also supporting her ongoing mission to regain full control of her music catalog. Others think the timing of her engagement announcement, right before the Life of a Showgirl release, was no accident, helping fuel major album buzz and record-breaking sales. And for fans who love a bit of drama, there's speculation that the engagement also carried a subtle message aimed at Maddie Healy, a playful nod to their past. Whether it's love, strategy, or both, Taylor clearly knows how to keep her story center stage. Many fans think Taylor Swift is playing the long game, turning her love life into a bold artistic statement. She's even said she'll go to great lengths to prove a point, and some believe her ultimate plan is to drop the showgirl act and remind fans they can't dictate who she dates. According to theories, this big reveal could come through her upcoming 6-part documentary, rumored to show behind-the-scenes moments from the Eras tour. It might touch on her time with Maddie Healy, the public backlash, and how that heartbreak fueled the Tortured Poets department. Travis Kelce will likely appear too, but fans suspect the real story will focus on Taylor's growth, showing how she turned personal pain into creative power. Fans predict that if Taylor Swift ever addresses her relationship with Travis Kelce publicly, she'll frame it as a meaningful chapter rather than pure PR, saying he supported her through hard times while subtly hinting at how fan pressure affected her past relationships. Some believe this could open the door for her to reframe her story with Maddie Healy, showing how outside judgment kept them apart. Looking ahead, fans expect Maddie's upcoming 1975 album in 2026 to reflect his side of everything. His recent songs have already carried emotional weight, hinting at heartbreak and regret. During major performances, he's even made subtle nods that seem to connect back to Taylor, leaving listeners wondering if their story is still unfolding through music long after their romance ended. Fans believe Maddie Healy's next 1975 album could reveal how he truly feels about Taylor Swift. Since he treats his music like something sacred, listeners don't expect him to speak badly about her. Their history runs too deep. He might call out the intense fan backlash, but toward Taylor herself, many expect empathy, maybe even love. Some think the upcoming Taylor documentary could inspire Maddie to open up musically, possibly including songs that reflect on their connection or even hint at reconciliation. Of course, it all depends on his mental health and where he's at in life. But if he does write about her in a positive light, it could reignite public interest in their story. Fans have even noticed Taylor's recent Eras Tour song choices feel like quiet nods toward Maddie once again. Fans predict that if Maddie Healy's next album includes heartfelt songs about Taylor Swift, it could spark a huge turning point. Some believe it might inspire Taylor to end her engagement with Travis Kelce before the wedding, a move that would shock the world and divide fans everywhere. According to this theory, Taylor's decision wouldn't be about scandal, but about reclaiming her voice and following her heart, no matter how the public reacts. Just like her song, "But Daddy, I Love Him," she's shown she's willing to stand by what she believes in, even if it means facing criticism. In the end, fans think she'll shed her showgirl image and embrace a new era, one where she controls her story completely, no matter what anyone says. Some fans think Taylor Swift's boldest move is still ahead, releasing her Reputation, Vault Tracks, to remind everyone where her story with Maddie Healy truly began. It would take fans back to her secret 2014 romance and the first time she faced major public backlash, showing that she's unafraid to revisit the chaos. According to this theory, Taylor might intentionally break her own image to make a statement, showing she's done letting others define her love life. It's dramatic, poetic, and very Taylor. Whether people agree or not, fans believe she'd own it completely, proving once again that she'll always choose passion and authenticity over public approval. Love her or question her, she's writing her story her way, and everyone's watching to see what happens next. In the end, many fans believe Taylor Swift's story will always circle back to Maddie Healy, the connection that never truly faded. After all the drama, theories, and heartbreak, people think Swifties will eventually see it as one of the most powerful hidden love stories in pop culture history. If everything plays out the way fans predict, Taylor's 13th album could mark her most honest and emotional era yet, a full circle moment showing her growth, resilience, and heart. No matter where life takes her, it's clear Taylor and Maddie's stories will always be intertwined in some way. Don't forget to hit subscribe, drop a like, and turn on notifications, because when the next Taylor twist drops, you'll want to be here to break it all down first.